Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing I got some love. I have something very special for you today. You all know, if you don't know, that one of my favorite fragrance houses, gourmand fragrance houses, is the House of Juicet. Well, they were gracious and kind enough to gift me one of their new fragrances, and this actually comes in a set. The new fragrance is called 500 Gourmands, and they also sent me over delicious black powder, and then Gourmand Bakhoor and Accident à la Vanille, which you guys know I already love. I already have 2 full bottles of 2 of these fragrances, and yeah, I absolutely love those 2. But I'm super excited about 500 Gourmands, and it doesn't have 500 notes in the fragrance, but apparently they only made 500 of these. I think they're 15 ml travel size fragrances, and that is it. So it's definitely a limited edition. The House of Juicet is a gourmand, one of my favorite gourmand fragrance houses. Actually, it is my favorite gourmand fragrance house. You guys know that one of my top fragrances and my lifers is African Queen, and I absolutely love it. It's a little floral, gourmandish leaning fragrance with a beautiful note of chocolate and and lemon inside, and I absolutely love it. So when they told me that they were going to be sending me over, this is PR, it's gifted, 500 Gourmands, then I was super excited to smell this, and delicious black powder, or give delicious black powder a second chance. I ordered a sample of delicious black powder from Lucky Scent, but I really couldn't get a really good feel from it. But y'all, I got one right here with these fragrances, okay? And I'll let you know about it. So if you are interested in the House of Juicet, if you love gourmands, then you really need to get into this fragrance house. Hopefully you're subscribed. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells. Follow Juicet over on Instagram. They also have second-party fragrance houses that distribute in America. I know the House of Juicet is out of Switzerland, and I'm not sure if they deliver or not. Actually, I think they do worldwide delivery, and I think they are running a 20% off promo that I actually saw on the website as well. I think it's free delivery, or for Valentine's Day, a 20% off promo. Either way, you need to get your nose on these 4 fragrances here, and if you are a gourmand lover. So, excuse me, without further ado, y'all, let's get into these fragrances. Like, we'll talk about the 2 that I already have, okay? So, Accident à la Vanille, you guys know that I have a full bottle of this. I have the 2 flankers as well. I have the original Accident à la Vanille with the vanilla styrax. It smells like a cookie biscuit, buttery vanilla. And I really don't need to spray this one because I love Accident à la Vanille. But yeah, let's go ahead and spray it, okay? Just for automizer's sake, okay? Let's go ahead and spray this fragrance. But yeah, this is one of my favorite rich gourmand vanillas. I actually love Accident à la Vanille better than I love Qahua. This is good. It's a beautiful, buttery, almost like a cookie butter, vanilla. You know, but you definitely get a whipped buttery note, a really rich vanilla, and almost like a shortbread cookie, you know? I absolutely love it. You can wear this vanilla fragrance alone, or you can use it for layering as well. Like I said, I have a full bottle of this, and I love the fact that I have a travel size now, so I don't have to decant the other one out. But Accident à la Vanille is like one of my favorite vanilla fragrances. Yes, I do love this one more than Kayali. I love this one more than Qahua. The only one that I do love, maybe possibly more than this one, is Mazzolari's Vanilla, because it has the caramel note. But that's an added caramel note. But for a basic vanilla note, this one is actually my favorite fragrance, you guys. Get your nose on this. It smells like a buttery shortbread vanilla cookie. There's styrax, there's sandalwood, there's vanilla on vanilla on vanilla. In the top, in the heart, and in the base, and I absolutely love this. Like I said, it smells like a warm butter cake. That's what it actually smells like. I don't know if you had a butter cake before from a restaurant, but yeah, it smells like a butter cake with vanilla ice cream, and I love it, y'all. Accident à la Vanille by the House of Juicet. All right, so the next one is Gourmand Bakhoor. I actually have 2 full bottles of Gourmand Bakhoor. I have Gourmand Bakhoor, the gold edition, and without the leather in it. And then I have the original Gourmand Bakhoor with the leather in it. So this fragrance here, I'm going to spray it as well. Let's remind ourselves, even though I absolutely love it. And who would have known that I actually love, I don't like too many leathery fragrances, but this one, I love it because of the caramel, the cookie in here. So in Gourmand Bakhoor, I'm going to go ahead and spray it. The atomizers are fair, you know, very nice. And like I said, this is I think this is a 10 ml or 15 ml. I'll link it down below though, you guys. So in Gourmand Bakhoor, you have your sugar, you have some milk, you have some biscuit, you have some honey in here, you have some leather in here. That's very creamy, not offensive leather. It's almost like a white calf, like a baby leather in here. You also have some chocolate, vanilla, and tonka as well. So this fragrance is so good. The leather is very minimal in this fragrance, but you definitely get that caramel. You get a non-animalic honey. You get a vanilla, a slight chocolatey nuance as well. Definitely for the gourmand lover. I absolutely love this. You can wear this alone. You get that. It's almost like a toffee smell as well. Not as sweet as a praline because it's very lactonic, milky, almost like a caramel milk, you know? And vanilla and a little leather and honey and tonka, y'all. This is such a beautiful fragrance if you are a gourmand lover, and I absolutely love it. The other Gourmand Bakhoor that I have doesn't have a leather note in here. So you get more of like, I think there's peanuts in there or a nutty nuance. You almost get like a Reese's Pieces or like a Snickers with a peanut butter inside. And that's the Gourmand Bakhoor, the gold edition. I love them both, you guys. You can layer them or wear them alone. Juicet, okay, Gourmand Bakhoor. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is Delicious Black Powder. Now, originally when I purchased this one, I purchased a sample. And I was like, oh, it's nice, but it's not giving me my Qahua Bunga 1, with the rich coffee, watermelon, kiwi note inside, tobacco. Y'all, if you love a good coffee fragrance or a coffee note, Qahua Bunga 1 with the kiwi and the tobacco, and it smells like shisha or shisha. Yeah, I think it is hashish or something that they smoke over in Morocco. Y'all, it's amazing. Okay, Qahua Bunga 1 by the House of Juicet. I think it is my favorite coffee fragrance, aside from Acro and a couple other ones. But Qahua Bunga 1 is amazing. Get your nose on it, okay? Also, I have African Queen, you know, all the Accident à la Vanille, the Madeleine de Proust that they just put out with the peach and the apricot note inside. Juicy, vanilla, and buttery. I also have one with the Accident à la Vanille, with the maraschino cherry marzipan flanker as well. That one is beautiful as well, y'all. I have about maybe 10 fragrances. I'll link the review down below from the House of Juicet. So this one, Delicious Black Powder, I ordered a sample, and I don't think the sample was big enough for me to get what the fragrance really smelled like. So when I did spray Delicious Black Powder, and I don't want to waste any more because it's so good, you know what I got when I smelled this fragrance? Have you ever tried the blackout cake? It's chocolatey. I get the cherries that you put on top of a cherry cheesecake, like the cherry pie filling, or like a rich stewed dark cherry. I get that. I get whipped cream. I get like a moist chocolatey cake from this fragrance. It's good, y'all. On top of a powdery sweet, like a powdered sugar nuance. It's absolutely amazing. So in Delicious Black Powder, it says it's, I think I wrote down slightly animalic. which it is, but I actually love it. And I don't like animalic fragrances, so it must just be a tad bit, like a sprinkle of animalicness to this fragrance. You got your cacao. Oh yeah, there was saffron in here. It's a little bright. There's a slight rosy, a jammy rosy nuance to this fragrance as well, and I think that is coming from the saffron. So cacao, saffron, bergamot, tonka. There's immortelle in here. There's suede, which I don't get, but like I said, this smells like a blackout cake with a little bit of that, or blackout cupcake, whatever you want to call it. Chocolate flakes, whipped cream, cherry pie filling with a chocolate nuance and a little bit of a slightly jammy rose, y'all. This one is amazing, and I'm definitely getting a full bottle of a delicious black powder. I love it. So I'm so glad they sent me over this, because I literally based it off of a 2 ml sample that I purchased from Lucky Scent. And y'all, we can't judge a fragrance like that, okay? So sometimes it pays to buy the travel size, all right? Delicious black powder, full bottle worthy. I'm getting it. I love it, okay? All right, so the next one. This is a new fragrance, and this is called 500 Gourmands. Like I said, it doesn't have 500 notes in there, but it does have, they have limited their addition to 500 of these samples, of these travel atomizers. And I love it, okay? So this fragrance to me has a slight animalic note in here, but y'all, it's working, okay? So in here, I'm gonna go ahead and spray this. It's very bright, it's very fruity in the opening. The animalic scent I did not get until the dry down. There's tea in here, there's honey in here, and maybe the animalic scent is coming from the honey, okay? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on my arm. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, it's really fresh and fruity and rich in the opening, y'all. It's good. I get that slight animalic note, but I absolutely love it. And if they made this in a full bottle, I would definitely purchase it. So in here you have your caramel. You get that black tea note. I love a good tea fragrance. So I definitely get that in this fragrance the entire way through. You get caramel, you get honey, you get orange, raspberry, violet, you get some praline, pink pepper, vanilla, and jasmine. That slight animalic note can also be coming from the andalic jasmine, which is in here. But it's working, y'all. I'm getting the raspberry. It almost smells a little orange to me, like an orange chocolate jasmine with a little bit of black tea and honey and raspberry, y'all. It's good. I love it. But like I said, if you don't like jasmine, because I get the jasmine in this fragrance, then you should stay away from this fragrance. But I love jasmine. I love a good black tea note. I love that raspberry, that caramel, that honey, all of that in this fragrance, y'all. It's good, but it's definitely for the gourmand lovers. Like I said, I get a little bit of orange in here as well. There's some pink pepper in here to brighten this up. But like I said, there's a slight animalic note in this fragrance, but I absolutely love it. All right, so 2023, cheers to animalic notes, okay? In small doses, that is, all right? But yeah, 500 Gourmands. You guys, this fragrance lasted on my skin because I did spray it twice. It lasted on my skin for about 8 hours. I sprayed it in one spot at least 6 times. And then as it started to dry down, within like the 5-6 hour mark, it started to turn into a little bit more of a skin scent. I have not sprayed these on my clothes. Hopefully they come out with a full bottle of this, but I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's fruity, it's black tea, it's jasmine, it's caramel, it's raspberry, it's honey, it's delicious, y'all. All right, anyway, that is 500 Gourmands. You cannot go wrong with the sample pack of 4. If you've always wanted to try some of these fragrances, like I said, I love every single one of these fragrances. The House of Juicet is my favorite gourmand fragrance house to go. That's my go-to. And I love them. And y'all know that I love me some African Queen, okay? Get your nose on African Queen, all right? And Qahua Bunga 1, my favorite coffee fragrance. All right, that is it. Go out to the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, all of that. And I want to thank, once again, the House of Juicet for gifting me these fragrances, and I absolutely love them. And like I said, gourmand for the gourmand lovers, okay? All right, bye-bye, you guys. Mwah.